E você que não é inscrito, já se inscreve e vem curtir com a gente que tá top demais. Gameplay top aqui no canal Futebola Gamer. Bora pra gameplay.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. It's going to be a scorcher out there today. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Miami Marlins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. About to get started here. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Ronald Acuna Jr. in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Swings through that one for strike one. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And now the lefty swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that is gone. He powers that one out to left, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Ozzie Albies now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next pitch misses way outside. Ozzie Albies, a young guy that's putting together an impressive resume. Already 2 times an All-Star, twice he's won the Silver Slugger, and he's one of the smallest players in the league. And that is cut on and missed. 1-2.
Yeah, but he packs a lot of punch in that bat, especially from the right side. This is a guy that had 4 grand slams before his 23rd birthday.
The only other players with 4 grand slams before their 23rd birthday, Ken Griffey Jr., Eddie Matthews, Ted Williams, and Giancarlo Stanton. Here's Austin Riley. Just missed. The lefty, the 1-0. That's in there.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
That's in there, and it's 1-2. And that's down and away. One down, base is empty. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Swing and a miss. Strike one. And a foul ball. And the 0-2. That one missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
The wind of the pitch. Right through there. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Miami, and pitching here today, Spencer Strider.
Well, he throws the change in the slider off the fastball. I really like how he's able to sell fastball, but it's really change up and keep hitters just out in front a little bit. Swing and miss, soft contact. The slider as well comes out of the same tunnel. All three very deceptive, and hitters are going to have to stay back and make sure they get pitch recognition.
Bottom of the first, Luis Arraez stands in. And a pitch. And that's outside. The 1-0. And there's a ball. That's in there, and that's strike one.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Harris makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. That one's in there. Strike one. Strider. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. And the righty deals. Out to short. Gathers and throws to first. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. Josh Bell at the plate now.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach? Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail here 1-0. Welcome back. New inning getting started. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Oh, Boog, he consistently hits the ball hard. His exit velocity and barrel rate, here are the tops in the league.
Luzardo back to work. And that's in for a strike. And it's 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Kicks and fires. Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Michael Harris next up for the Braves. And the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. That's strike two. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count. Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Sean Murphy in the box now. No balls and a strike. Yo, 1.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Kevin Pillar. That's in there. Strike 1. At the belt and fires. And it's even up. The 1-1 is fouled off. Murphy off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is in the dirt. And it's 2-2. Looking for the K. Braves strand 1, but they still lead it 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in is the speedy Jazz Chisholm Jr. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jake Berger. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. There goes the runner. Throw to second, great jump.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
The 0-1. There's a strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
0-2 now. And now 1 and 2. No outs. Runner on second. And now the count is even.
It's a good take.
Pitch misses inside. 3-2 now.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Runner at second, nobody out.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
That one down the line. Fires over to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Batting fifth. No left field.
Now the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Next offering is in for a strike. Inside move to second, and he dives back in safely. Another throw to second, and he's back again. And the right-hander deals.
1 and 2.
And now it's even up.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Pickoff move to second, and he's back in safely. 1 out and a runner at second. And it's filled up.
Okay.
Next pitch has popped up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting seventh. The right fielder.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. There's a strike.
That's one of those swing now before the pitchers even let go of the baseball.
And the 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Going to count 1 and 2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Got him looking. 3rd out.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at the ballpark, top half of the third inning. Here's Orlando Arcia. Arcia measures 6 feet even, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was born in Venezuela. Dives, and he can't hang on. Gets it there in time, though, so they get the first out of the inning. It was a bang-bang play at first, Singy, so let's take another look at the throw that made it possible to get the out.
No doubt that 85-mile-per-hour heater was the difference on this play, according to StatCast, and it looked like a blur going across the infield from up here, and they just got the out.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Breaking ball through there for a strike. The pitch. Foul ball.
So, Boog, you're the fashion police. What do you got on Ronald Acuna and the way that he accessorizes the uni?
Oh, Singy, I dig it. The Braves base color is red and blue, but he adds the yellow. It kind of represents the Venezuelan flag, the country that he hails from. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Albies, 26 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And a curve misses outside.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
The wind of the pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
So digging in, Austin Riley. He was a strikeout victim his first time. In there for strike one. Albies, the runner at first with 2 gone. Luzardo with a throw over. Albies dives back in. Two outs. That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. And another ball. Off the plate inside. 3 balls and a strike.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Strike 2. And he deals. That's out to center field. Chisholm sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that will end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, but they're on top 1-0. And welcome back. Here's Joey Wendell. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Ball 1, no strikes.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
The 1-1. Just missed.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 3-1. Swing and a miss. And it's a full count.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
And it's 1-1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And down on strikes. 2 away. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Back to the top of the lineup, Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Arias, an all-star a season ago, a career batting average over 300, and they traded for him earlier this year. Righty delivers. Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-1. Just off the inside edge. Two and one now. Out towards right center field. That one gets down for a hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
And next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. Grounded out to short in his first trip. That's off the mark. 1-0. Check swing, and that's a ball. Swings through that one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Got him swinging. That's the third out. Inning over. Marlins leave 1, and it remains 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Here is Matt Olson. When you think about the best defensive first baseman in the game, Olson is certainly in the conversation. He's won multiple Gold Gloves over there, and it seems like he picks everything.
One of those guys that the infielders love because he makes that third baseman, shortstop, and second baseman even better, saving those errors.
The 0-2. On the ground. Sends it to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
So here's the Braves designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll circle the bases, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0. Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. That's inside. Left-hand hitter waits. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just off the outside edge. 2 balls and a strike. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Snags it for the second out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Sean Murphy, and he's already singled in this game. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Next pitch is downstairs. Next pitch in the dirt. Ball 3. He goes down looking. Braves get one on the big fly. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Miami, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Josh Bell. And the right-hander back to work. That's a strike. It's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And it gets by him.
The center fielder, number 2,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Bell gets his lead at first. Nobody out. There's the strike at the knees. And now it's even 1-1. Left-hand batter waits. Good eye right there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
And now here is Jake Berger. Now the 0-1. And that's in for a strike. The 0-2. And that one is inside. And a pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a pitch. And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Here's the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses the mark. Just missed. This one high in the air to left center. Harris after it. And that's the inning. One left for Miami. They trail it here 2-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now in for the Braves, Kevin Pillar. Luzardo back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Misses. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next one just misses. And that's ball 2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And there's a strike. And a 1-1. And that one missing low. And it finds its way through for a hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Acuna now. Line drive. De La Cruz makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. A switch hitter batting right. Base knock center field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. First pitch doesn't find the zone. He's a good high school football player, Austin Riley, but you look at the build, you think quarterback, think maybe even linebacker. No, he's a punter. First and second, 2 down. And now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Kicks and deals. That's a strike. Now 2-1. Miami's bullpen with some action. David Robertson up and loosening in the pen. Hoeing getting cranked up as well. Arcia, the lead runner, out at second. Albies on at first with 2 down. Pitch misses there. Full count, 3-2. Matt Olson next to bat for the Braves. And a swing and a miss. And that is that. So they strand a pair. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 2 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at Lone Depot Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. And a pitch. That one drifts inside.
You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Next one misses, and a count 2-1.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Next offering misses, and the count is filled up.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
And there's ball 4.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Now it's the shortstop, Joey Wendell. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that's in there for strike 1.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch misses. Ball 1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And a 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. And the 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 1 out.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Jacob Stallings now. His first at bat was a strikeout. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Struck him out looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Luis Arias. 1 for 2. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. Just off the outside part of the plate.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
1-1 now. Fouled off. He was late. And that one almost got him. And now 2-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Marlins leave 1, and they're down 2-0. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Matt Olson up to the plate.
Matt Olson, he's one of those guys with light tower power from the left side. You know, reached 100 career home runs in less than 400 games played.
First pitch, and he just misses. Yeah, you know, Chris, only 10 other players have ever accomplished that milestone so quickly, and I am not going to list them right now. There's a swing and a drive. Sanchez going back on it, racing back some more, and it's gone. Matt Olson goes deep, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jesus Luzardo won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. David Robertson gets the ball now. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 19, David Robertson.
Now here is Marcell Ozuna. He's already homered in this game. In there, and it's 0-1. Righty to the plate. And a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And 1-2. And that's too high.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And a foul ball left side. Harris measures 6 feet even, 22 years old. And he's a former Rookie of the Year. The 0-1. Harris checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. Falling behind 2-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brian Hoeing up and throwing. Shagwa getting loose as well. The 2-1. On the ground to the left. Now the throw to first on the run. He's out.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
2 outs, base is empty. So here's Murphy now. Ball 1, no strikes. There's the strike.
1-1.
Right-handed reliever. So now 1-2.
1-2.
And a ball evens the count. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That's back. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow.
Thought he was going to get to jog around the bases after it left the bat, but the left fielder said not today. Goes up and he brings that in. Exciting way to end the inning.
Bottom of the 6th inning. Now here's the Marlins DH, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler.
The right-hander back to work. And ball 1. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count 1-1. A little bit low. Next offering is downstairs.
3-1.
The wind to kick the pitch. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Josh Bell.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Soler gets his lead at first with nobody out. Going to count 1 and 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
This one in the air, center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Chisholm lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. The next offering misses, and it's 2-0. To count. Here it comes. And that one fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
That one in for a strike. 2-2. The pitch. Got him looking. And there's 2 away. So up next, Jake Berger. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Bounce to the left side, and it goes just foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock, try to put something up on the board.
Misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
The pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
All right, so in this at bat, he's seen a couple of off-speed pitches, now back-to-back fastballs. In this count, you definitely got to stay back. Make sure you don't get out in front and be prepared to shorten up and hit the ball the other way.
3 balls.
Next offering upstairs. Brian De La Cruz waits on deck for Miami. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
And up next for Miami, Brian De La Cruz. And that is that. Marlins strand a pair, still down 3-0. Welcome back. Now the left fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Kevin Pillar.
Robertson back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Not close with that one. 1-1. That's a little bit low. And that's in for a strike. Now fly ball to right center. Chisholm glides to his left. Snags it on the run. And there's one down. Now here is Orlando Arcia.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
In there for strike one.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Oh, 1 down. Out to short. Wendell fires over to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's already homered here in this one. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Check swing, makes contact, but that's foul. Here comes a pitch. Ball one there. There's a 1-1. There's the strike.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
1-2 now on Acuna.
2-2.
And downstairs, Ozzie Albies to bat next. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And he grounds one to the right side. And base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. In there at the knees, and that is strike 1. Acuna, the lead runner at second. Albies at first, 2 out of the inning. Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Kicks and fires. Swings through that one, out in front that time. Ripped to third. That ends the frame. 2 left for Atlanta, but they lead at 3-0. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now for the Marlins, Jesus Sanchez. The Marlins in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
First offering misses the mark. Activity in the bullpen. Kirby Yates preparing to come on if needed. Minter, the lefty, warming up as well. The 1-0. And a foul ball. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Joey Wendell, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Oh, he hit him, and that got him pretty flush.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. Here's the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
First pitch just misses. And it's even up.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Now back, the second baseman,
And here is Luis Arias. 1 for 3. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
The tying run at the plate. And that one sliced foul. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Next pitch misses outside. 1-2 the count. And here it comes. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. The pitch. That one ran inside, almost got him. In the air, center field. Harris makes the grab. 2 down.
now batting, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Now it's the DH, Jorge Soler.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
That one's in there, 0-1. And a strike in there.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
The 0-2. Just misses there.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Tying run at the plate. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the right-hander deals. And now 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two now. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Got him swinging for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Braves 3 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. A.J. Puck.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
And now Matt Olson up to hit.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. De La Cruz pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
The designated hitter,
Marcell Ozuna now at the plate. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And that's in there for strike 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And the pitch.
Oh. 2-1.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Two and 2. Got him. 2 gone.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Harris, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
The lefty, the 1-0. And that one upstairs. That's in there, and it's 2-1 now. That one missing inside. Fouled off left side. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a pitch. And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Snap throw to first. Harris back easily. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Step off throw to first. Harris back in standing. Back over to first, and he's back in that time as well. And a pitch.
1 and 2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Braves strand 1, but they lead it 3-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Kirby Yates.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 22, Kirby Yates.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell.
The first baseman.
Got to keep things airtight defense.
And welcome. Happy to have you. Ready to go. And here is Ronald. In for a strike. And this one is off and running. The wind of the pitch. Fouled off down the right side. Oh, and 2 now. Got him. One gone here.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. In there, and it's 0-1. Singy, how about this? Ozzie speaks 4 languages: English, Spanish, Dutch, and Papiamentu.
Well, the way the game's expanding, that can be very helpful. Those meetings at the mound. Ozzie Albies, he can translate for everyone.
There's a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And that's outside. Now 1-2. Got it by him for the K.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the #3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And the 1-0. That clips the corner.
1-1.
That misses the zone. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he deals.
Ball. 3-1.
Matt Olson on deck for Atlanta. (3-1), and he couldn't come up with it.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Here's Matt Olson. And takes low for ball 1.
1-0.
Step off, throw to first, and he's back in there. Next pitch in for a strike, and a count even 1-1.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Riley leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 1 left for Atlanta, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here at the ballpark, today's starting pitcher, Spencer Strider. What do you have on him, Siggy?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Luis Arias, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Popped up. And that's a fair ball. Pilar throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
1 strike.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
At the belt and fires.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Josh Bell at the plate now.
That's the ball.
Pitch misses. Ball 1. Good eye right there.
2 balls, no strike.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Runner at second here, 1 gone. That one fouled off, 2-2. Runner leads away at second. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. In comes the first run of the game as the Marlins take the lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And at the plate for Miami, Jake Berger. Good eye right there. The 1-0. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Fooled on that pitch. Got a little anxious.
Next one misses. 2-1. The pitch. That's in there. And now 2-2.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Man at second. Outside. Brian De La Cruz waiting for a turn at the plate. Three-two now. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Second inning set to go. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
The wide to kick the pitch. And a good eye there. Misses off the plate. 2 balls, no strikes.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
Next pitch is outside. In the air, out towards left center. Chisholm brings it in, and there's one down. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
when you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers.
Now this ball splits the gap in right center. Round second, digging for third. Arise with a relay throw. Not in time. He's safe.
He was all over that one. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down.
Here's Sean Murphy, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Kicks and deals. Strike two.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
0-2 now. And just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
Harris stands at third with one gone in the inning. Next offering misses, and the count's even at 2. Here comes a pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. And that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
The pitch. Now 1-1.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
The 1-1 comes up empty. That's strike 2. 2 outs with a runner at third. On the ground. Tosses across to first. That's the third out. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. And welcome back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. And the right-hander back to work. That just misses, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
And a base hit into right. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. There's the strike. Nobody out, runner at first. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
Left-hand batter waits. Pitch misses inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Joey Wendell.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Ground ball up the middle. And that one finds its way through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Jacob Stallings down. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike 1. Righty to the plate. That one fouled off. Next offering is down low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that just misses. Strider, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Now all even up. Stays alive.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Luis Arraez stands in. Doubled in his first AB. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. He's got it, and that is the inning. Marlins strand a pair, but they lead it 1-0. Back here in Miami, on to the 3rd inning. Here's Orlando Arcia. Arcia, in his 6th season, 28 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. First pitch doesn't find the zone. In the air out towards right center. Chisholm under it. Makes the grab, and there's one down. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. First offering misses the mark. Ronald Acuna Jr., a guy who burst on the scene in 2018. He was only 20 years old, and he is one of the great talents in baseball right now. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, I love the fact that he has a lot of fun playing the game, and that rookie year, an OPS of 917, just paving the way for what we think will be a Hall of Fame finish to his career.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And first offering is fouled off.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
Here comes the 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 1-0. Welcome back as we go to the last of the third. Now the number 2 hitter, Jorge Soler. Strider back to work. Just off the outside edge. Soler starting as the designated hitter. Batting second in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Bell, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
2 outs, base is empty. Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next up for the Marlins. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. You know, it's no surprise that Jazz Chisholm Jr. is good at baseball. His grandmother, Patricia Coakley, actually played shortstop for the Bahamian national softball team. And get this, she didn't retire until her 60th birthday. She started to play soft toss with Jazz when he was only 2 years old.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
That one just missing inside. And that's ball 3. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, he opted to go with the off-speed stuff on that 3-2 with the bases empty. Close pitch, but now he's got to work out of the stretch.
Now the third baseman, Jake Berger. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Not a bad slider by any means. It was down and away, but an even better job to spoil that thing. And he let it travel, didn't try to hook it. Man, that's a really good approach.
Next to hit, Brian De La Cruz. That's in for a strike. Slider misses outside. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. Marlins strand a pair. They lead it 1-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Austin Riley. And here it comes. First pitch swinging. Austin Riley, a guy that's turned into one of the young stars in the National League. Chris, he's got big time power. Goes down looking.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Here is Matt Olson. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Strike 2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 1 so far. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Here's a speed threat. Michael Harris. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Left field. And that is that. Braves strand 1, still behind by a count of 1-0. Bottom 4, and now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
The right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Marlins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Popped up. Olson settles under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Joey Wendell, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one's in there, 0-1. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Oh, 0-2 now. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Stallings batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. That one missed. And 1-2. And the righty deals. Struck him out swinging. Gassed it right by him. Nothing doing for the Marlins, but they hold a 1-0 lead. We go to the top of the 5th. So here's Murphy now. The wind and the pitch. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Chisholm has this one sized up, and there's one down. Here's Kevin Pillar. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
And there's the strike. Kicks and fires. Pitch misses outside. And that's ball 2. Swings through that.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The next offering misses. And that's ball 3. And there's ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Runner on at first with one gone. Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. Bounce to third. Berger whips it across. That's out number 2.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. First pitch just misses. And that's through there for a strike.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Check swing. Went around. 1-2.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
That's smacked on a line to center. Chisholm brings it in with a nice running grab. One left for Atlanta. They still trail 1-0. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Luis Arias. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. That clips the zone. 0-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
There's a strike. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Next pitch misses inside, and the count is even 2-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Soler stands in now and watches strike one.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Way high.
One strike.
Here's a 1-1. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. On the ground to third. And that's just foul. And the pitch. Good eye in that spot. And another ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And he deals. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Bell in the box again, takes a strike.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
2 outs. That's outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Top 6. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ozzie Albies. Singy, this guy, Ozzie Albies, he is Mr. Personality. So much flair and that giant smile on the field. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Bounced out to short. Fires across the diamond, and Albies is retired. Here's Austin Riley. A strikeout and a walk. And that's in there at the knees. Riley, a former All-Star, 25 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Off the mark there, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
And a pitch. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2. And that's in the dirt. One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. And he walked him.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. First pitch, not close.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Next one misses. Now 2-0.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next pitch off the plate. And it's 3-0. Marcell Ozuna next to bat for the Braves. Three-0 down. And a foul ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
First and second, 1 out. Here's a big power threat. Marcell Ozuna. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And now the count is even.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
On the ground to third, might be 2. Throws to second for 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
Back here at the ballpark, now Jazz Chisholm Jr. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And now 2-1.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step. And that's why he makes so many great plays.
And that's ball 4.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Jake Berger, the next up for the Marlins. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. There's a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
At the plate, Brian De La Cruz. And ball 1.
1-0.
Next pitch is inside. And the count is 2-0.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Dive, and he's got it. Flips it from the ground. That's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Movement in the Marlins bullpen. Number 35, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Number 33, warming up as well. Ripped to first, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Late swing fouled off. The tying run at the plate.
Full there by the changeup. And in a hole right here. It's got to try to shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Now the left fielder, Kevin Pillar. And that's in there for strike 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Out towards left center. Chisholm moving back for this one. Tracks it down for the out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail here 1-0. Back here in Miami, at the batter now, Jesus Sanchez.
For the Marlins, the right fielder,
And a pitch. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Joe Jimenez is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. Number 51 getting cranked up as well. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2. And delivers outside. Into center. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
99 pitches, about to throw his 100th here in the 7th inning. This is where you really start looking for any signs of fatigue.
Joey Wendell, the next up for the Marlins.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Ball 1, no strikes. And that one a little bit high. The wind of the pitch. just missed.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
There's the strike, 3-1.
3-1.
And that one wrapped foul. He goes down looking.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Salve.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Miami, Jacob Stallings. There's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That ends the inning. Miami down in order, but they still lead it 1-0. Welcome back. And now the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. The pitch. Slice the other way and foul. The 0-1. And that one off the outside edge. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Tanner Scott, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. The pitch.
2-1.
High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. A solo blast. And we have a tie ball game. It's 1-1.
He's going to have nightmares about that pitch. Perfect execution. It's not supposed to produce that result. He got hurt by a really good one there, but even a better swing at the plate.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Jesus Luzardo will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So the Marlins go with a new arm, David Robertson.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 19, David Robertson.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Acuna now. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 1-0. That one to first. Takes it himself. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Albies up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and deals. This ball's chopped on the ground. Wendell in plenty of time to first, and Albies is retired. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Strike two.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Just missed.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. At the belt and fires. And now it's filled up.
3-2.
Matt Olson would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Three-two. Up the middle. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Just looked like he pushed that throw. Not a long distance, so something definitely broke down mechanically. Sometimes the shorter throws can be harder to make. You don't see many high throws from second baseman over to first because they usually don't have to put much on it.
Olson, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Known for his late inning heroics. And now it's even up. They say you win.
1-2.
Diving, and he can't make the play. Here comes Riley. He will score, and a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So 2 down. Now in for the Braves, Marcell Ozuna. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And takes low for ball 1. The pitch. And that misses off the outside edge.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And a pitch.
3 balls. No strikes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris. Chopper right side. Bell. The flip to the pitcher covering. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 2 and the Marlins 1. Here comes A.J. Minter to the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now for the Marlins, Luis Arias. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. First offering misses the mark. The lefty, the 1-0. Called strike right there. Action in the pen down there. Raisel Iglesias getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. The pitch.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a 2-1 on the way. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. And he punches him out. He went around.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And here it comes. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Next pitch misses. And the count 1-2. That's down and in.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And now the lefty. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Josh Bell next to hit for the Marlins. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, I'll tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Here's Josh Bell. And the first offering is not close. Kicks and fires. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And the pitch. And that one clips the corner.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Swings and misses. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And the Marlins down quietly. They're down 2-1. New pitcher for the Marlins, JT Shagwa.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Sean Murphy getting ready to hit. Shagwa goes 6 feet 3 inches, 32 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2012. And a pitch. That one missed. And a count 1-2. Righty delivers. Hard hit right side. Gets it to first. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Now back, the left fielder,
Kevin Pillar next up for the Braves. First offering, and it just misses. Movement in the bullpen. Number 62 appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. The 1-1. The other way. Diving. Gets down. Could be extra bases. Now around second. Going for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now it's the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
Two balls, no strikes to count. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be. Old guys when I say that, but ultimately this is a strategic.
That to right. Sanchez gets under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. And now the runner will score from third on the wild throw.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Acuna stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.